It's a division matchup. We'll see the Boston Red Sox as they play against the New York Yankees. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball.
Great pitching. Jabba Chamberlain. His mindset, just blow guys away. We'll see if he can do it. Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup for the Red Sox. Scouting report, John. How about some picks? And it's Jacoby Ellsbury leading off the game.
For the Boston Red Sox, left fielder, number 2, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Second base, number 15.
And here's Dustin Pedroia.
Well, the hottest rivalry in all of professional sports, in my mind, is still Yankees versus Red Sox. And they stood toe-to-toe and slugged with each other to a draw last season in 2009.
One of the amazing parts of the Yankee-Red Sox rivalry is the fact well hit towards the middle, played by Cano, and that sets down Pedroia. That one looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there. Chamberlain with the delivery. On the ground to short. Jeter plays that one. Safe at first. He's in there. Not quite getting him.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
And here's Kevin Youkilis. 0-1. Chamberlain kicks and delivers. And another foul ball. Here it comes. Line towards second. And Cano's there to retire the side. Good inning. Jabba Chamberlain works his way out of. Let's take a look at Boston's starter. So, Steve, what's he going to be conscious of as he looks at this Yankees lineup?
Clay Buchholz out on the mound has outstanding secondary pitches. A quality curveball, a slider, and a changeup. But the fastball is the key for him. At times, he scatters it. He falls behind in the count and doesn't like to throw it. He has to establish the fastball early to be effective.
And Jeter watches that one go by. The count is even.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
And he watches that one travel down. 2-2. And in there, strike 3. Jeter unable to pull the trigger.
Well, the pitcher pulls the string, throws the changeup down and away. A tough pitch for any hitter to hit. He's got to try to fight that off, though.
1 out, Curtis Granderson at the plate.
Now, visiting team's so intimidated coming into this ballpark. I mean, the fans are on top of you, and the team is tailored to really suit this ballpark. In 2009, how about a .700 winning percentage at home?
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. 57 and 24 at home in 2009. Big numbers. They scored 460 runs here in their home ballpark.
You know, that just tells you that they get a lot of breaks, Gary, but they also take advantage of those mistakes that other.
That one's lined softly towards the gap, left center. And it's in there for the Yankees, their first. And now, presented by Pepsi, a look at the Yankee starters. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, Jorge Posada is, in one word, a winner. Every year he seems to be in baseball, his team is in the postseason. And it has a lot to do with him. Anytime your catcher's the most integral part of your team, calling games, working with the pitchers. But the fact he's a switch hitter, can produce runs, that makes him so valuable. Let's see if he can produce some today.
And with a runner on, Mark Teixeira batting.
But you can't imagine as a manager how important it would be to have a guy in the middle of your lineup that hits third or fourth. You know, Mark Teixeira drives in 122 runs, hits 39 home runs, hits close to 300, and he's a switch hitter to boot. Makes pitching to him almost impossible.
The pitch from Buchholz. Swung on and ripped towards second. In time for the out. Take a look at the Red Sox defensively. Steve, keeping an eye on anyone?
Number 13.
J.D. Drew's just a solid defensive player, a guy who makes all the routine plays, has a strong, accurate throwing arm as well.
Passes up a ball this time and swings for a strike that's in the dirt. Here's the pitch. He makes contact, line drive. And that's going to be a base hit for Rodriguez. And Granderson scores.
Now batting for the New York Yankees.
Well, what a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
And it's Nick Johnson now. Now, Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
Well, they staked out an early lead in this one, just where they want to be.
Well, you know, when you hit like this in the first inning, you start to anticipate maybe a healthy bit of run support coming in this game. Good eye by Nick Johnson. He stays away from it to even it.
Gary, they're taking advantage of some early pitching mistakes. You have to do that because you never know if those mistakes are going to happen later in the game. Take advantage of the opportunities. He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
And here's Jorge Posada.
Well, that pitch sends a message that you can't get too comfortable in the batter's box. It's the pitcher's box, not the hitter's box.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. A swing, a ball hit high, deep into right field. Say goodbye, a 3-run homer. Now they lead by 4, a 3-run homer. The 3-run blast. That will do something to the graph. Let's take a look at our Pepsi WPHI.
Well, he tries to throw one down and in, but that's in the power stroke of this hitter, and he knocks it out of the park.
Boy, the pitcher doesn't like to see it, but as a fan, you love to watch a stroke like that because that is a thing of beauty.
Well, this Yankee power showing itself here in this game, Gary. Now they're up pretty big.
Robinson Cano.
The pitch from Buchholz. This one's grounded hard up the middle. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And so they really take advantage of that first inning pitching. 4 runs early. The Yankees lead it. It's David Ortiz in the box now.
Designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
That one is swung on. He makes contact. Then Gardner. And Ortiz retired. That's 1 down. And here's J.D. Drew.
Well, this Red Sox team has been in the mix in the playoffs in 6 of the last 7 years, and with the core talent they have here, they have to have the confidence that they can make it back to the playoffs again.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. Well, the question, of course, for the Red Sox is, yep, maybe make it, but how deep do you go into the postseason?
Well, to me, that's all going to depend on their run production. They have to do a better job of scoring runs, and I think what you saw.
He swings and nails a liner. And Cano with the catch. Here's Adrian Beltre with 2 down. Swinging a liner to left. And that gets it done. Beltre, a base hit. That's going to bring Mike Cameron up.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter, paying attention to the runner.
Chamberlain with the delivery. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Swung on, hit by Cameron. And that one's put away to retire the side. That's a good piece of work in that inning. He keeps rolling, Jabba Chamberlain. And he's off to a commanding start. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up. Nick Swisher. He's going to start the second for the home team.
Number 33, Nick Swisher.
He's looking a little confused out there right now. He just swung at a pitch that was in the dirt. Here's the 0-1 pitch by Buchholz. And it's 0-2. Swisher, contact time.
But when you're a pitcher, the best thing you can have going for you is deception. And right there, you can tell he fooled him with that big 12-6 curveball down and away.
Strike 3, swung on and missed. Nick Swisher, no luck.
That's some kind of break right there for an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That's tough to do. That much break for that much velocity, tough pitch. That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play, swung right through it.
Gardner at the plate. Strike 1. Buchholz got him to swing 0-1.
Well, the two-seamer has his timing way off. He swung and missed. Swung way too early.
Take something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it, got him to swing right through it.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, they made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
First pitch, here it comes. Fouled off. Should have let that one go by. Hits the dirt, but it's a strike on a swing. The pitch from Buchholz. Boy, that one is in there. Strike 3. Jeter unable to pull the trigger. Goes quickly for Clay Buchholz. That's a 1-2-3 after a rough. We're taking a look at Terry Francona. And a bit of frustration at this point. Not the game he'd hoped, at least now. There's a smash towards the hole. And Teixeira makes the catch. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now. Grounded out his last time up. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
You talk about a happy guy right there, and so is his manager. Getting there to second base, 2 outs to work with now for his offense. Let's see if his teammates can bring him in.
And that gets down. That should bring Ellsbury around. We're going to see Victor Martinez next.
Number 41.
Well, there's no reason in the world for any hitter to want to swing at that pitch. A pitch down out of the strike zone. Never had it.
Swing and a liner to right center. And it's in there, so Martinez credited with the RBI. Boston, what offensive production right now. And for the Red Sox captain, when Victor Martinez showed up, all of a sudden playing time behind the plate became an issue for Boston.
And you wonder how the Boston Red Sox were going to.
Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. As Pedroia heads for third.
At the plate for the Boston Red Sox, designated hitter number 30.
RBI situation for Big Papi David Ortiz. His batting average 306 lifetime against the Yankees. And that ball gets through and the runner's going to come home. Openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to them now because they are hot.
J.D. Drew.
Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball, to be able to pick up the hit.
And J.D. Drew to bat. They are keeping the pressure on here. This offense knows it's got a chance to get back into this game.
Gary, he got some.
Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. Boston, now they're trying to put some pressure on. And afternoon at the ballpark, pleasant, cool day. And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off. Base hit his last time. Fresh count on Granderson. Here it comes. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, 0-1 count. Now he's going to look to go to his curveball. That's what he tends to do in this situation.
And it's 0-2. Granderson, short swinger anyway, will just look to contact here.
Oh, look at that big 12-6 breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch for any hitter to stay back on. Out in front, swinging early.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. And Buchholz with a 1-2 delivery. Look out, that one ran in and got it.
You can't dig in at the plate because sometimes it gets away from the pitcher. You have to be able to move. He couldn't get out of the way there.
That will bring up Mark Teixeira. He bounced out his last time. Fresh count on Teixeira. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Strike two. Buchholz in control now. He's got a few pitches to play with here.
Well, that's just textbook pitching right there. Exactly where you want to put the breaking ball. Either keep it down at the knees or even bounce it in the dirt if you have to get the hitter to swing over top of it. That's what he did there. Great pitch.
Oh, he lost control of that one, and that gets him.
Well, this pitcher's mechanics are just a mess out there right now. He's lost his feel for pitching.
And that'll bring A-Rod to the plate.
Well, Gary, as we see this pitcher now, things start to unravel a little bit here. Having hit 2 batters in this inning, clearly starting to lose control.
And this at-bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And Steve, the question here in this inning now, is he going to be able to find some consistency on the mound?
Well, I mean, right now, also a disadvantage because the umpire's got to be looking at this, wondering if any of it's intentional. They may be looking to see if he does it again to kick him out of this game.
And Nick Johnson to bat.
Well, the big question with Nick Johnson is not talent. We know he has that. Is can he stay healthy for a full season? He played in only 133 games, so a full season was not on the menu for Nick Johnson in 2009.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now. For Nick Johnson, after the 09 season, an issue about the power, especially in the home run department. Only 8 of them. Whether or not he can pick that number. Grounder up by Beltre. That's one out. And they get 2. Great double play. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Yankees 4, Red Sox 2. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's hit foul by Beltre. And CC Sabathia is the pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Well, today started not overly sharp, didn't have his best stuff, kept his team close, but now it's going to come down to the late innings of the game, and can the bullpen get the job done?
And the 0-1 by Sabathia. And that's another foul ball. Pitch on the way. Beltre watches it for a ball.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout there. And it's Mike Cameron in the box now.
But when you sign...
Hit sharply down the line. So Cameron is retired. Sabathia coming to New York is one of the big mano-a-mano pitchers of the game. That's the way he comes at it. Proved he can in New York.
Oh, absolutely did. And that's the thing. You go from Cleveland to Milwaukee. You don't know how you're going to play and perform in New York. He loved the big stage.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Yankees. And here's Jorge Posada. He homered earlier in the ball game.
He's just on a tear right now. He's seeing the ball so well. He's driving in runs, scoring runs, hitting home runs, doing a little bit of everything to help his team win.
Now Martinez spots the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
Fastball bounces to the plate that time. Hit sharply towards the hole. And it gets through. 2 for 2. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. The pitch from Buchholz. That changeup bounces to the plate. Comes set, now the 1-1. Swings on that 1-1 delivery, but misses. Strike two.
Oh, what a great curveball right there. You see how he fooled the hitter and got him way out in front.
Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
And Robinson Cano will go down swinging. That is strike three.
81 miles per hour and a big old breaker.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. Nick Swisher.
Well, I'm sure when the Yankees got Nick Swisher before the 2009 season, they weren't planning on him playing 150 games and having almost 500 at-bats, but that's what they got out of him, and he produced for him. You have to remember, too, he hit mostly 8th in the lineup.
Hit hard to second. He picks it up. There's one. And two. Double play. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. 4 innings in the books here at Yankee Stadium. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now. And he starts Ellsbury out. Swung on, line softly, right field line. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Well, what a great swing right there. And anytime you can put yourself in scoring position with no outs, you're looking for big things to happen.
To left center. One away.
Well, this ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
And Martinez ready to start the at-bat. First pitch. Too late, and he is safe at second. They get him really close. Kevin Youkilis at the plate, runner in scoring position. Last time up, flew out. Sabathia with the windup. Hit in the air to left center. And Jeter's going to play it. And that one's put away to retire the side. And so a good inning from CC Sabathia. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Gardner at the plate. And the first pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Number 2.
And it's Derek Jeter in the box now.
Well, anytime you have the label of captain of the New York Yankees, there's a special thing that goes with that, and Derek Jeter is the epitome of what this team's all about. They're a no-nonsense group, although Nick Swisher kind of changed that a little bit in 2009, but he's the leader in the clubhouse and on the field for this team. He sets the tone for everything the Yankees do.
That retires Jeter.
Well, nicely done there. He ranges to his right over to second base, able to plant and throw and get the runner.
Fresh count on Granderson. Here it comes. 0-1. Strike one. Buchholz got him to swing 0-1.
Well, great movement on that two-seamer right there. Had him way out on his front foot.
And it's 0-2. Granderson, short swinger anyway, will just look to contact here.
Oh, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him. He's coming at you with a fastball.
The pitch hit up the middle. The throw. And that's in plenty of time for the out. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. David Ortiz leads it off. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Swisher's there. Roams over, puts it away.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
And J.D. Drew to bat.
Well, Garen, you wonder why.
Well hit towards the middle. Jeter plays that one, and that'll retire Drew. CC Sabathia, the mental game, John, for him as far as the opponents are concerned. When he's out there, you know the hitters all are like, oh, geez, another day.
Oh, yeah, and especially left-handed hitters. That can't be any fun with a guy in the fastball in the mid to high 90s with that unbelievable breaking ball. Not a lot of chance for lefties to get good at bats against him. That's why he's one of the best going.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Swisher's there. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Goes quickly for CC Sabathia. 1-2-3. 6th inning. A look there at Joe Girardi. And now I'm sure glad to be out in front here with a 2-run advantage, and he'll want to build on it. And it's Mark Teixeira now. He'll lead it off. Fresh count on Teixeira. Here it comes. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it.
Here's a swing, a long high drive deep into center field. Putting a little padding on the lead. Solo shot up by 3.
Well, they say things are contagious. Well, good hitting can be contagious. So can power. You guys are going deep.
And it's going to be Ramon Ramirez on the mound as the Red Sox bring him in as a reliever.
If it were me, I'd leave the starter in the game. I think you're taking him out too early right now. I'd go to the bullpen a little bit later. Well, Yankees continuing to score here, Gary. Credit the offensive charge.
0-1, first pitch you saw fouled off. And we talk about how a hit or a home run can be critical at certain points of a ball game. You just saw one.
Now you have to wonder how long the manager is going to stick with this pitcher as he's given up the lead.
Rung him up, strike 3. down. Runners at first and second. First pitch to Jeter. Swung on and hit. This one towards Cameron. Oh, boy, this is getting a little ridiculous here. Looks like batting practice. Swisher scores. That tag, and he is out at third. So they add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further. You could say the Yankees are on a roll here, and it doesn't look like they're going to be catchable. Leadoff batter will get a shot. We've got Mike Cameron in the box. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 24, Mike Cameron.
Swung on, line softly towards center. And Cameron's got himself a single. He's going to try to stretch it. Well, you talk about making a beeline for the back, Steve. That's what he does here, and he does it with his head.
Well, it's a good piece of hitting. This guy's a dirt player. He's willing to go in head first and give everything he has, and just beats the throw.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. No, they do not get him. He's safe at third.
Now up to the plate.
Here's a great chance for Boston.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beats this one out.
Now a throw over to third. Just trying to keep him honest over there. Runners at the corners with no one out. Sabathia with the windup. It's hit foul by Ellsbury. Another throw over. And the check by Teixeira watching that lead. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And it's in there. Ellsbury picking up that RBI.
Now up to the plate.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His third hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
First count on Pedroia. Here it comes. Hit sharply towards the hole. And that's going to be another hit for them. Scudero scores.
Now up to the plate.
Well, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. I mean, now it's 4 straight hits. He's got to start wondering what's going on. Maybe he's tipping his pitches, or they're just figuring him out.
And it's swinging a rocket toward short. That gets down. The tying run coming up. And Ellsbury's on his way home. And Ellsbury comes in to score.
First base, number 20.
Well, this is unbelievable. I mean, this guy's completely lost it out there. Now, they've strung together 5 consecutive hits against him. Clearly, he's run out of gas.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here's the first delivery to Euclid. Towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. And Pedroia crosses the plate.
Well, this is remarkable. He cannot get anybody out. I mean, you talk about 6 consecutive hits. I mean, they're going right through the lineup, one after another. Everybody's swinging the bat well.
It's David Ortiz. Big Bobby. Looking at a lot of determination right now. They are closing in. These are crucial at-bats.
Well, they're narrowing the lead late here in the game, Gary, and they're showing some fight left in those bats.
And doing the pitching, it'll be Mariano Rivera. He's coming on in relief for the Yankees. Swing and lined up the middle. And in there, Boston for a run. Euclid headed for third.
Now up to the plate.
And Steve, this one turns into a nice 1-run RBI.
You leave a pitch up in the zone like that, hitters are going to hammer it. That's what happened. Run scored, and another runner on base.
And he starts Drew out. Hit up the middle. Oh, he's going to try to make the play. He scores. He beats him to the plate. A productive hit right there. Let's see the impact on our Pepsi WPA graph. Here is Adrian Beltre. Woof, it is happening now. It may be a little late, but then again, they got momentum, Steve.
Oh, we just saw right there, Gary, is a guy getting it done.
A line drive toward short. And again, this lineup right now on fire.
Now up to the plate.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And boy, you get 15 hits in a game. The manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
Now Mike Cameron. And he's looking at an RBI that could be the difference in this ball game with a tie.
They may have to come home to cut down the lead runner here and keep this game where it is and give themselves a chance to come back and win later.
And the first pitch. Catcher can't control it. That's going to break the tie. They lead by 1. Throw over to third. Wasn't very far off the bag, so he gets back easily. Spins, throws back to second. Gets back in time. At the belt, the 1-0. Hot shot towards the hole. It's through. The runner's going to come home. The throw. And Beltre also home.
For the Boston Red Sox.
Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
It's Marco Scutaro. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, stay in charge. Right now they are.
Offense coming to life late here, tacking on additional insurance runs, taking the pressure off the pitcher. Well, you've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
The Teixeira over there, he'll have to stay tight on him. You know, they may not have put it away, but they're sure making it a lot easier for the guys coming out of the pen.
Well, they wouldn't mind making it a little bit easier right now. Another big hit could really put it out of reach here, Gary.
This one's grounded hard up the middle. That's one out. And two. A double play.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there, and a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. And he starts Ellsbury out. Ground ball headed for the middle. Played by Cano. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they come back to take the lead in a big, big inning. Red Sox jump out ahead. And the dugout shot of Terry Francona. Glad he is that tide has turned as they've reversed the way this ball game had started. Now the pitching's got to do their part. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
Good eye by Curtis Granderson, lays off, and we're even.
Well, Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Towards center field, and it's going to be Cameron. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Fresh count on Teixeira. Here it comes. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
When the thing with Mark Teixeira is you can pencil him in for pretty much everyday play. 156 games.
There's a swing. A ball hit high, deep, straightaway left field. Goodbye, home run. They wish that homer had been chased in a couple more. They'll take it, though, only down 2.
Well, obviously 2 big guys locked in this lineup here. 3 home runs between them. A great job by the Yankees to cut down this lead. Now they need more offense to try to overtake them.
Now Martinez spots the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. Steve, a tremendous boost with a home run to try and generate the offense they now need to get themselves either tied or get a lead.
Home runs are good, but they do clear the bases and give the pitcher the feeling that he's starting over. They need to get somebody else on.
And he strikes out Rodriguez.
If they want to try to tie this one up.
Batting here, Jorge Posada. The opportunities continue for the Yankees. The pitch, a swing and a fly ball to left center field, and that is in there. The tying run is on base.
You talk about a guy who's just wearing out the opposition. That's a 4-hit day for him. He is locked in.
Robinson Cano.
2 men on and 2 men out. And Cano ready for the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. Lifetime average .319 off the Red Sox. And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Well, they chip away, grabbing an important run with that solo big fly. The Yankees there. And it's Pedroia batting. Drove in a run earlier in the game.
15, Justin Pedroia.
First pitch to him. Hot shot towards the hole. One down.
For the Boston Red Sox, number 41.
And Victor Martinez. A couple of RBIs thus far.
There's 2 RBIs here, Gary, and obviously a big part of this team's offense today. That's why they're winning.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Rivera with a delivery, and Rodriguez picks it up, and that'll retire Martinez.
First base, number 20.
So for a chance, Kevin Youkilis 2 down. He's had 1 hit 4 times up.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Clutch back up at the plate. Big hit earlier in this game, picking up a run and obviously swinging the bat.
Now the first pitch. Swung on, hit. This one's towards Granderson. And that's the 3rd out. Jeter grabs it. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Now the Yankees. And there is Joe Girardi. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. First pitch to Swisher. Swings, clobbers it deep, left center field. Gone, a home run. They trim a bit off that deficit. A solo shot, only one down.
He went up there deciding he was going to look for the first pitch and drive it. It's exactly what he did.
And then you got to believe whatever pitch he was looking for is the one he got.
And a lot of hitters like to take a pitch, work the count, get into a rhythm with the pitcher. Not this guy. He got the first one and drove it.
Jonathan Papelbon's going to be pitching. He'll be the reliever for the Red Sox. Johnny's facing this Yankees lineup today. Paramount on his mind.
Well, no closer comes into a game with more fanfare than Jonathan Papelbon. The hat's pulled down, the eyes are squinting, the lips are pouted. But once he gets on that mound, he throws a fastball in the upper 90s with a devastating.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Gets through, tying run on.
Now batting for the New York Yankees.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
Here is Derek Jeter. The chance here for scoring still underway. The pitch from Papelbon. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. Here's the pitch. Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Jeter will be edging up on that plate a little.
Well, you go to the 8th inning right here, and obviously the game's getting much shorter here. 2 innings left in this one, and you've got the 1-run lead. But you have to go out there and try to get something going and force them to put the ball in play. Do not give free passes. Do not let them get on base easily.
1 down, runner at first. First count on Granderson. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on Papelbon's pitch. 0-1.
Well, I think for the pitcher's perspective, keep the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, and keep it out of the gap. Force them to hit singles and lump hits together.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. In plenty of time to get him at second. That's a really good pitch, Steve, on an 0-2 offering to keep that down and in.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
Now, Mark Teixeira. The opportunities continue for the Yankees. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
2 outs here in the 8th inning right now. I think from the defensive perspective, they need to make a play behind their pitcher because he is going to throw strikes. Do not walk somebody and allow them to try to add base runners, advance base runners, or have somebody hit one out of the ballpark next time around.
Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. The 1-2 on its way. Big swing and a miss for Teixeira. Strike 3. He's out of there. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. The Yankees, they are trying to will their way back into this game. And a look at the skipper, Terry Francona. And nearing the end of this one, tension still in the air. This is only a 1-run ball game. It's David Ortiz in the box now. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate.
Well, he's already driven in a couple runs in this one, Gary. You got to believe they're going to pitch him a little bit more carefully this time around.
And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. And out on the mound, we've got Alfredo Aceves as they make the pitching swap.
Well, this isn't a save opportunity, but they don't want to let this game get away from them, so they're going to go to the closer here in the 9th inning anyway.
Really bad pitch right there. It's a ball. Now that one's way back to the backstop. Not a pretty pitch, no damage. Here's the pitch. That one gets past. It'll end up at the backstop, but no damage done. He swings and drives this one. This one towards Granderson as he hauls it in.
For the Boston Red Sox, right fielder,
Here's J.D. Drew. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty with one away. And he starts Drew out. Not a pretty pitch, no damage.
Here we go, Yankee.
Here it comes. And that one will head all the way to the backstop for a ball.
Got it.
A really bad pitch right there. It's a ball. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, he walked in.
Now this one gets away from him up and in. That's 4 straight pitches out of the zone. Looks like maybe they're trying to pitch around him.
Here is Adrian Beltre. Runner at first with one down.
Oh, Gary, no real speed at first base right now. I think you just let the hitter swing the bat a little bit and not distract him and see if he can't hit one out of the ballpark.
One out, man on first. And we'll get to see Mark Melancone pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game, and as the game goes on and it's
hit sharply towards the hole.
Coming to bat.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Now Mike Cameron spins at a throw behind the runner, and he dives back safely. There's a throw over. Gets back in time. Checks him again. 1 out with runners at first and second. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, sinking liner to left. And Cameron's got himself a single.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
First one to Scudero. Here's the pitch. Swung, ground ball to short. Got one. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time.
You always want a cushion as you send your pitcher out to try to shut down the game. That hit delivers a run, and now it's a 2-run game. I think they have the margin they need to hold on to victory.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, my friend Gary, that's a perfect example of clutch hitting we saw right there.
Well hit towards the middle. Jeter. Throw on to second base. Forced play. Side retired. So they score once on 2 hits. 1 man left. A look there at the skipper, Joe Girardi. Still a chance here for his ball club with a 2-run deficit looming large, but it is not insurmountable. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it. Force them to get a base hit right here. Force them to put it in play. Throw strikes.
And Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. The pitch from Papelbon. And he looks at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And it remains 1-2. And he strikes Gaz on a swing and a miss.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Nobody on base, 1 away. And Johnson ready for the first pitch. And it's 0-2. Nick Johnson doesn't want a K here. There's a swing. A ball hit high, deep, straightaway left. Gone. That's a dinger. They trim a bit off that deficit. A solo shot, only 1 down.
Well, you have to credit the pitcher for getting him 0-2, but he didn't waste the pitch. He threw him a meatball, and he paid for it.
Boy, he certainly wasn't just trying to protect the plate on that swing.
A great job by the Yankees to cut down this lead. Now they need more offense to try to overtake them.
One out, bases empty. Here's the pitch to Posada. A line drive towards the hole, and Beltre gloves that one.
Now we're counting down right here. They got 1 out left in this game. I think offensively, you're hoping for that long ball, but you'll take anything. Give a base runner, get somebody on.
And it's Robinson Cano towards the middle. He's up with it, and on to first for out number 3, and that's gonna do it.
Well, they picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead, and the visiting team going home happy.
Now we've got highlights to show you. We award our Pepsi Clutch performer, Jorge Posada. What a spectacular performance.
Boy, there's some days when you are so locked in and focused at the plate that you want the game to continue on throughout the night. But because you know it's not going to be every day that you're in a zone like this, you better take advantage, and that's what this hitter did. 4 big hits in this game, and one of them just happened to leave the ballpark for good measure.
And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by 1 run.
Well, both teams had a chance to win it. Goes down to the very end, but the visiting club outplayed them.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. For John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.